Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So today we're back for another round of Terraria Elements Awoken. And I came onto the world today and it seems like we have another one of those debuffs that's caused by taking down bosses and then also needing to take down bosses. So I was going to start today's episode by going back and finishing up Golem, but it seems we have something else entirely that we need to do because right now I keep getting chilled. And when you're chilled, it's very annoying. You can barely walk, you're sluggish. It's like trying to run underwater. That's how it feels right now. So this is caused by a debuff called hypothermia. The temperature plummets, movement speed is reduced by 5 and applies random ice debuffs. You get hailstorms. You also get something near a campfire to remove the effect. Defeat Permafrost to stop this effect and disable the effect in the config. So actually, do you know what? I might just do that. I might make a couple of campfires, and then I can hopefully take down Golem. So I'll do that first, and then with my campfires, I might be able to survive. Although, looking at this, probably not. Actually, wait, no, it is kicking in, look, because I've got chilled, but I've gotten rid of the overall debuff. That's pretty interesting, that. I think I'm going to need a good few. So yeah, we're going to start today's episode off with Golem. So I think for this, what we should do is we should go and steal the Golem Altar. Wait, was I saying Golem or Goblin? No, I was saying Golem, right? I've been watching a lot of Harry Potter recently. I actually watched all of the movies back to back. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be a little bit lazy here. We're going to go and steal the altar and we're going to place it back at home. So the first thing I'm going to buy is a temple teleportation potion, which is going to make everything just a lot smoother, a lot quicker. And then I'm going to purchase a wrench. We're going to buy some wires. You know the drill, standard stuff by now. Some actuators, a switch, and then we will head there and we'll build this. This is super simple. This is my absolute life hack. I love this. This is my favorite thing to do. I'm so lazy with Golem. I never want to actually make the arena. I'm just like, yeah, this will be convenient. Okay. Please go into my inventory. No, 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 please. Oh god, it's not gonna, is it? See, the problem here is... Wait, can I mine this yet? Nope. Okay, so the issue is, I need to grab that because otherwise, yeah, I won't be able to teleport back there. Well, that was awful. That was a nightmare. I really thought we could do better. I'm going to be honest. I wonder where it will teleport me if I use another teleportation potion. Because by now, it's probably freaking out because there isn't an altar to teleport to because it uses the altar. So this is for science. I've never seen this be done before. Let me teleport there. Bam. Yeah. It leads you to absolutely nowhere. Thank you very much. Well, alright. I'm going to have to head there. Oh, man. So it's great to see you all again. I've been away for a couple of days. I know it's not great because I had my birthday and I was off for my birthday. But I basically just got a little bit of burnout. And burnout is quite common, especially for me, considering I feel like I've been very consistent over the past couple months. So I had my burnout and I was like, right, I need to do something else. I need to be creative in another way. So I basically spent a couple of days reading, doing a little bit of writing, doing a little bit of drawing, watching movies, playing games, mainly The Witcher 3 on the Nintendo Switch. This is so unsatisfying. Let me tell you, I hate this debuff. I did actually make these warmth potions to try and help, and I didn't know if that would actually work or not, but it seems like, nope, it's not. For a second, I was so optimistic, like, yeah, that's working really well. Clearly not. All right, well, anyway, we're off to go get the altar. And once we've got that, we'll do Golem. I actually do need some power cells anyway, so it is actually a good idea that we're going back because I did forget about the power cells. I was just going to grab the altar and then dip, so this went well. Oh, there is actually something I do need to say. So in the last episode, we ended up taking down Regoroth, which was the kind of cosmic worm in the sky. And I got a bunch of comments from you guys that was like, hey, James, just so you know, he left some fragments and you didn't pick them up. And I thought, alright, cool. So I didn't look at the video, I just read your comments because there was a lot of you saying it and it was very highly upvoted. And I thought, right, gotta make sure that we go and grab those fragments, right? So obviously the fragments were gone because I've already ended the episode and turned off the world. So I was like, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll fight the boss again and I'll grab the fragments, right? So I do, and it's going well, and then at the very end of the fight, I see what the fragments are, and they're not even fragments. They're just the essence that we've been collecting for the past couple days. And then I look on the video and I was like, you guys, you're the blind ones. Usually it's me. I should have looked at the video. But I did like the suggestion from everyone saying that I need to use spawning statues at the bottom of my arenas so that I can use this lifesteal effect that we got in the previous episode. Because this is a pretty cool effect, especially if you can get it to work for you. The only problem is, of course, is that it's so short-ranged. So I feel like even when you're maneuvering around boss fights, you do kind of, you don't really get the full benefit, basically. So I don't think my altar will have despawned, does it? I don't think Terraria items do despawn. I know that a lot of them don't burn in lava, but I can't remember the rules about despawning. This is where we need the wiki gang. Oh yeah, so the reason I brought up Regoroth is actually because I got this weapon from it. So if you may remember, in the previous episode, we got a full set of armor for defeating the boss, which is this armor right here, the Energy Weaver's one. And I was very happy with that, and I thought it would be a drop every single time. But it turns out I only actually got one piece of the armor when I did it the second time, which I found to be pretty interesting. I feel like we must have got really, really lucky then, so that's always good to know. But I do actually like this weapon quite a bit. It's pretty cool. It's just another mana weapon. It does do more damage if you're hitting all of your shots, essentially, than the weapon we were using before, because the weapon we were using before is legitimately quite good. I really do enjoy it. Alright, here we go. Here's my altar. What an absolute mess. What absolute shambles that was. Okay, so is there a power cell in here? Yeah, there is. I've already got one, but I thought may as well grab another. We'll grab the money because why not? And we'll head back home. And look at that. That's the, what does the mod call it? Is it rainstorms? Blizzard storms? What is it called? You have to get a certain amount of distance away. It's called hailstorm. There you go. Hailstorm. We don't really say that in Britain. We would simply say it's hailing. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't say, oh, it's a hailstorm. Or would you? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like my brain's turned to mush because I spent the past couple of days just doing random lazy stuff. Okay, right. Golem. Let's have a little go at this. So I'm going to buff up because then I'll get my mana regen. And it seems like we also get a little bit of a movement boost from that warmth potion, which is pretty cool. So this fight should be a lot easier. And this feels very thematic because here I am, destroying Goblin with my very own powerful fist. Because when you think about it, that's what this is. It's the Eye of Regoroth. However, it is clearly a hand. And Regoroth doesn't even have arms. So what does it even mean? I don't know. But yeah, I've been playing the Witcher 3 on the Switch a lot. I really want to talk about this because I think it's phenomenal. So basically, Witcher 3 was ported to Switch, as many of you know, and at the time, I purchased it, and I was very happy with my purchase. However, after like a couple of hours, I just found it too blurry, and I found it a bit of a nuisance to play because of the blurriness. I play all of my games in handheld, I don't put it on the telly, and it was just blurry. And then I saw that somebody had modded The Witcher 3 to remove the anti-aliasing, which made the game more clearer. And once I'd seen that, I couldn't go back to playing the original version. And there was a rumor that the developer might actually do a very similar thing. So I've been waiting around for a couple of months, and you know what? The developer did it, and it looks amazing. And not only did they do that, they also added cloud save features, so that now I can play the game on my Switch when I'm out and about, or just like downstairs, and then I can very simply move my save file onto the PC, like seamlessly, and just pick up and play on the PC and then transfer it back later. The future is now. It really is. It's amazing. What a way to play The Witcher. So that's pretty cool. I'm trying to think. I've been doing other stuff as well. I have been doing other stuff. Okay, so there we go. Golem collectible in action figure. Oh, Chad's furniture mod. Ah, oh, that's amazing. That's really cool. I left it on after the world that Chaos built for us. I love it. I think that's so cool. I might just start using this in every series going forward. Because why not? If it's just furniture, furniture's cool. I like furniture. Sure. So we got some sun fragments. It has been sealed inside this temple for centuries. Okay, well, let's have a little look at these fragments. So these fragments make a new type of boot. They're called the Lizardian Explorer's Boots. Immunity to wooden spikes. Why would you make that? What's it an upgrade to? The Dungeon Walker Boots. Immunity to spikes. Why would you make this? Why? Why would you make that? Who cares about spikes? Is that for, like, building AFK farms or something? Ancient Ichor Flagon. Ooh, donate your item. It's a throwing set. That seems pretty interesting. Ichor bottles, and you make a little bottle. Putrefier. Thrown iron ore and some fragments in. Don't throw too many in at once, or it will fully digest it. Can be... What is it? I'm not really too sure, but that's pretty interesting. And you can make some lizard bricks out of it. That's, yeah, pretty cool. All right. So let's see. We just got regular stuff. We got beetle husks. Let's actually dump this into here and see what it makes. So you can make blasters. Oh, that's really cool, actually. I like that there's all of these different versions of them. So, for example, you can make an amber blaster, which is kind of my thing in Terraria. So what's it an upgrade from? Oh, wow. You can make it from the very start of the game. Look at that. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? It's nice that you can upgrade it. I probably won't make it, but that is that's pretty chill. All right, so let's have a little look at the next boss fight. So with that one down, we actually have 14 more bosses to go before we reach the end. So we need to do the Celestials. Stone of the Stars. Consumable. Mysterious energies are harbored within the stone used at night. Okay, so what's it called again? Forgetful me, but it's called Stone of the Stars. Stone. So I can't make it yet, but we'll have a little look why. Stone of the Stars. So you need 5 chlorophyte and some souls of night. Well, I can probably make some more chlorophyte by now, I imagine. Right, so we got just enough. Pretty great. Stone of the Stars. There it is. Bam. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. So we may as well just jump into this, considering it's a nighttime boss. And it is, in fact, nighttime. Right. Bam. Ember. So I'm guessing that this mod... I can't speak. I'm guessing that the name is because there's a few of them. Celestials. So maybe you defeat one, and then defeat the next one, and then defeat the next one. Oh, hello. You look like the Brimstone Elemental from the Calamity mod. But hey, how you doing? It would be great if you could come a little closer, Ember, so I can see you. All right, well, there we go. So I think it's going to be a case of defeating the outer rim and then tackling the boss inside. So this should go, I would say, pretty swimmingly, hopefully, as long as we can keep, you know, basically avoiding some of these attacks. They seem pretty chill right now. Of course, if there is a second phase, might not be so easy. So one of the things that I got up to today, I thought this would make you all laugh. So basically, I was being a bit cheap, and I couldn't be bothered to get my Harry Potter books out of the attic, because now that I've binged all the films, I'm really wanting to read all the books again. But I was being cheap, and I was being lazy, because I couldn't be bothered to go get my books. So I looked up on YouTube an audiobook version of Harry Potter, because I was like, right, I can just listen to it, I have my long walks, it's going to be good. And I picked one of the books, and I was like, right, I'm going to start on this one. Let me find this free audiobook, because the audiobooks are like 25 quid. And I like Stephen Fry, but I don't really want to pay that. So this video, though, was just some guy just reading the book. And he was, bless him, he was really trying to do his best voices, but it was bad. It was really bad. And I just loved how sketch it was. So, like, here you are trying to, like, hear all of these, like, intense moments. And you could hear all the sounds in the background just going up. Like, I could hear his Facebook Messenger. I could hear police sirens. I could hear, like, kids on the park. It was mad. And I was like, right, just stop being lazy. Go get your book out. So I did. But it did make me laugh. Look, I tried, all right? I tried. Tried to go the easy route. It didn't work. Okay, this fight is... I'm going to be honest. This is not for me. I really dislike how much it's moving around. I don't really like bosses that are not on screen. Like, I'm zoomed out as far as we can go it should not be off the screen for this long. It just seems like attacks are coming out of nowhere and I'm not even seeing the boss. This is kind of like how I do a Terraria boss fight, where I just move around insanely. Do you know what I mean? Everyone says this about me, but they're like, if you just slowed down, you would probably do a little bit more damage. So I'm trying not to move now. I'm just trying to coax the boss to coming towards me. But I've just got to be careful because I don't want to actually be hit by all of the attacks. So like I said, I assume that this is one of many. Oh, there you go. There's the next one. Oh, the music's changed up. The music is nice. Like, I'm enjoying the music. Just not the fight so much, unfortunately. I have got to be careful because these fights are actually... well, these attacks are doing quite a bit of damage. I've just got to be careful of that. I think almost I won't defeat this boss. Oh, God. I think my health's going to be... yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going to skip that. I don't think I'm going to refight that one. That one's not for me, if I'm just being real with you. Sorry, Elements. Yeah, I think... I just don't like how much it moves around. I wonder if we can skip it. If we can skip it, I'll skip it. If we can do it, I'll do it again. But I don't really want to. I'd rather move on. So the next one is Permafrost. This is the one in the ice biome. So you need an enchanted ice crystal. I actually had a little look at this, and what you need to do is you basically need to get some of the icy essence. Now, we got a bit of that in the last episode. That's what I used to make the upgrade to the boots. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and grab some icy essence. I think that's all I need, just a few more pieces of that. And then once I've got that, I'm going to build a new platform using the planter boxes. And then we'll see how it goes. It's funny talking about Harry Potter again, because this was actually the time last year when I went to Harry Potter Studios. And I feel like the OGs from that time will remember the woman that stole my butterbeer. Does anybody remember this? It was mad. Basically, to retell the story for those that are new, I went to Harry Potter Studios, and there you can purchase some butterbeer. And Courtney bought me it. It was for my birthday. And it came in this really nice collectible cup, basically. Kind of like a... It was made of plastic. It was meant to look like glass. But it was great. It's a collectible piece. And I put it down on the side, and I turned around. And this woman grabbed it and ran off. She just ran, pretty much. So I had to ask the people at Harry Potter Studios, like, hey, that woman just stole my butterbeer. Can I have another one? And they were like, yeah, sure. I think it's a common thing. You know? Slytherins, mate. That's what it's all about. My God. This woman stealing my butterbeer. I'm still fuming about it. It's been a long time, but I am still fuming about it. That's probably enough frost essence now. I'll probably redo this fight, by the way, tomorrow. The Celestials. I think I'm just being a bit, I think I'm just being a bit mardy. I think I am. I think I'll chill out tomorrow. Alright, it's daytime. I've got my chlorophyte. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some buffs real quickly, which should be super simple. I've been trying to keep on top of all of my my potions and such. So we'll see. That'll probably backfire on me now because I've said that. It'll be like, nah, you don't have enough stuff to make anything. Right, let's make another mana regen. Yeah, there we go. I want some magic power as well. And I guess I'm good for the rest, actually. I probably am fine. Like, I don't need Shine or Night Owl or anything like that. Yeah, should actually be good. Okay, so, zooming on in. So what we need to do now is dump in all of the stuff that we got. So all of that. And then we need to make chlorophyte, which is super simple as well. Brat. Nice. And then enchanted ice crystal. Nice. All right, cool. We are in business. So I think I'm going to be more resourceful here, and I'm actually just going to take my campfires, because once this boss has been defeated, I won't actually need all of the campfires here, so I should be good. The only problem is because it's snowing, because it's raining, it's now snowing, so I've got to make sure that I don't have like ice golems constantly freezing me during the fight. Hey, look at that. What did I say? Ice golems freezing me. Get out of here. Wait, was there not an ice golem? Or did he despawn? I definitely got frozen by something. Clearly wasn't the wind. Alright, well, let me keep building this out. I really do love these planter boxes. This is such a good tip. You know, if I ever make the next life hacks, which I might do at 600,000 subscribers on Chippy Gaming, because we are coming up to that pretty quickly, I might make the next life hacks. I've got so many written down. I've been waiting for ages. And I do want to make it before 1.4 because, of course, some of them might change in 1.4. You never know. And then what I'll do is, when 1.4 comes out, I want to make, like, a big revised list of all of the life hacks that are, like, the best ones that still work and stuff like that. It's been such a long time since I made a life hacks video. I don't know if anybody even watching this has seen one because it's been so long. Maybe so, though. It is actually my most popular series I've ever done on YouTube for some reason. Ah, well. Right, okay. Let me do this. Go on, let's buff up. Let's get into this. Bam. Oh, wait, why didn't you spawn? Oh, right, okay, so it didn't classify as the actual biome. Oh, I like this sprite. Actually, come to think of it, when I did the first thumbnail for the series, I was going through and I was picking all of the stuff that I would use, and this actually was one of the potential thumbnails that I made, was with this sprite. I knew it looked familiar. This was back before I knew the series was going to be made, and I was just testing out thumbnails and such, which is something I often do. You know, thumbnails are important, especially to me. Like, I like making them, so... Right, okay. So I think I'm... Oh yeah, I'm still doing damage. I was going to say, I assume that I might not be doing damage because of the fact that I'm taking it out of biome so much. I'm so legitimately surprised that we've survived this long. I've got to be careful because it had that attack where it kind of fired out all of those lines surrounding the boss. So what I've got to do is I've got... Yeah, there you go, you can see it. I've just got to make sure I stay without the, you know, without hitting that, basically. Stay in the area that's not within that area. Am I speaking enough gibberish? I hope so. Alright. Well, I'm actually really happy with this fight so far. I really did think it was going to be over in a matter of seconds. But I'm glad that I've had time to rebound and do it a little bit better. It's nice because that freezing effect, it seems to turn itself off during the actual fight. Which is what you want, really. Because I did kind of... I was thinking about it like, oh, that'd be a little bit of a shame if that kind of stuck around, but I think this is good. See, this is what I like. I think in comparisons to the Celestials, this fight is much better. I do think I was being overly critical, but it is what it is. Okay, right. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the music for a little bit, actually. I've been meaning to do that, so enjoy. So just while I'm doing this fight, by the way, if you guys could do me a big favor, make sure you give the video a fat thumbs up. I meant to ask this sooner in the video. I always forget and ask at the end. But hey, if you're a new subscriber, consider subscribing and help the channel. Give the video a big fat thumbs up. There you go. Look at that. I'm a proper YouTuber, mate. I do actually genuinely think this boss looks really cool. Like, I really like the design they've gone with. Oh, but I did die. It's almost like it's teabagging us. Does anybody else get those vibes? That reminds me of, like, classic COD. Dying on COD, the guy lingers over your body, taps square or circle a couple times. You know what I'm talking about. That was funny, that. I enjoyed that. That was a cool fight. I really enjoyed that. That was a good pick-me-up, actually. Considering I was so critical of the last boss, it's good that there's one that I actually, like, enjoyed a little bit more. So it's good. I got to pick up my money. I've got almost a plat. That's going in the piggy bank. So I think I'll end today's episode there, guys. I just want to say thank you so much for watching and just being awesome. Like I said, I didn't mean to take a little break, but I just needed to. And I'm really grateful because I know that even when I take these small breaks, you guys are still going to be there, and I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. It definitely makes coming back a lot easier. So thank you so much. Hope you're all well. I will see you tomorrow, probably. Right, okay. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.